Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. MP is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Dick. Outside Barnes. Olynyk with a screen on Wiggins. Clock at 6. Barnes, no good. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Watching this team operate at this elite level, firing on all cylinders, the way they're going right now, this winning streak could go on for some time.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Barrett against MP. And he goes in for the dunk.
And Barrett will give you these kind of flashes. He got up that time.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And a homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season after being traded to his hometown Raptors.
Yeah, he's played well in Toronto. You wonder if the offseason helps him settle into where it is that he knows he's going to start this year. I really like his three-point shooting. That has been much improved in that Raptor uniform.
Now here's Barnes. Really played well against Indiana in his last game. Quickly passes to Olynyk. Quickly deciding where to go with it. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
They dropped both games against this team last season. Just a shellacking they don't want to repeat.
Now here's Wiggins. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. I asked him specifically about Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. BA?
Appreciate the report, Allie.
He's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Barrett. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Memphis, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out Oklahoma City, they are steamrolling everyone as expected. Tons of talent, nice team chemistry. This is the team to beat this year.
Now here's Dick. Last game for him, he picked up 13. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Wiggins. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Yeah, good work by MP, noticing when someone else has a superior opportunity to score.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Guys, thanks. The Thunder last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. On the wing, Grady Dick. He's guarded by Caruso. Pass to Barnes. The kick to Olynyk. The three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
Nice when coaches have a trigger man from the 5 spot. Kelly Olynyk can do that.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to MP. Screen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Up and in on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. From deep. Again the miss by Barnes.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Down low. MP against Barnes. MP, a screen on quickly. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target on the 15-footer.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Pass to Barnes. Here's Olenek. No luck on that one. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder out in front. They lead by 1. And close game underway. Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Olenek checked in for Abaji. Barnes Comes in for Barrett. Dick, he's checked in for Temple. And Emmanuel quickly subbed in for Mitchell. And the Thunder shooting just 27% in the second quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Williams is out there with Chet Holmgren, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 3. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. And you know, Brent, Scotty Barnes does so much for this team. That includes creating for others.
Yeah, I think that's probably the number one attribute. He's got the length and size to be a defender that can guard 2 through 4, BA, but Scotty's a problem because he can create opportunities and advantage on the offensive end.
Here's Holmgren. Chet not messing around inside.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
Quickly, passes to Pirtle. There's a minute 17 left in the first half. Here's Barnes. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. Pass to Pirtle. To the inside. And Barnes, the bucket. On the assist by Pirtle. Barnes has got 8.
Well, the game's 4 quarters, and after a tough first half, he's found his rhythm in the second.
Outside Dick. Quickly outside. From outside the arc. Drills it from deep. Now it's a 5-point Toronto lead.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Holmgren. MP looking around. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Can they get it? Pirtle grabs a miss. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Toronto out in front. They're up by 5. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute.
This stretch could break their season, but it could also make their season if they step up.
When I was playing, I like these kind of games, to tell you the truth.
And so thinking about the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Appreciate you joining us.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at him.
Barrett is the 3. Barnes will play the 4. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Olynyk in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there are still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Well, an all-star in year 3, Scotty Barnes, has been an immediate impact player. That is not easy to do.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Raptors lead by 4. Quickly, outside. Outside Barrett. Jacks up a 3. Caruso grabs the board. And Oklahoma City shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. MP, the pass to Caruso. Off the mark there with a 3.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
On the wing, Grady Dick. He's guarded by Caruso. MP against Barnes. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Outside Barrett. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Olynyk with a screen on MP. 4-3. Again, Toronto, no good.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
The kick out to Wiggins. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Takes the 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. MP's got 13.
Wasting time on the J.
Back to Olynyk. Screen by Olynyk. Here's Dick. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
MP, a screen on quickly. Gilgeous-Alexander drops in the layup for 2. 6 points for him.
And that's what makes MP such a team player.
Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level.
The finish throws it down, and the official calls a... Raptors trail by 3. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the 4th. We've got Aaron Wiggins. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with MP. Then it's Chet Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3. Small forward. That ties it up.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Oklahoma City now. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That'll be the second game of a 5-game road trip. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Shai. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Pass to Roden. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pure from 3-point range.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And here's Gilgeous Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a one-point game. Here's Dort. Blocked! Here's Mitchell. Pass to Walter. Fires the three. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Wiggins. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Darko Rajakovic said to the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew, we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Back to Caruso. Pass to Wiggins, to the right side, to the middle. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Gilgeous Alexander. And here's Wiggins. He buries it from 3. Wiggins got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, a solid. Facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Barrett into the lane, and he slams it in one-handed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Gilgeous-Alexander against Quickly. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 2. The Raptors have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Gilgeous-Alexander against Quickly. Pass to Barrett. Olenek with a screen on MP. 4 on the clock. Barrett can't hit. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Wiggins uses the glass on the layup.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Inside. Barnes passes to Barrett. Takes one from 10 feet. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Wow, Barrett not giving up and making a difference.
MP with it. Picked up by Dick. To the paint. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. A minute 29 left in the final quarter. MP finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Quickly with a rebound. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. There's the drive. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And look who shows up big when they need it. Quickly, fearless.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Pass to MP. Gilgeous-Alexander against Quickly. Wiggins outside. Now here's MP. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Quickly. And so they foul intentionally. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Barnes. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. MP left side. Caruso outside. Fires from deep. Rebound Toronto. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Quickly to take the lead. Off target from downtown.
Such a big part of what he does for this team. Just work and work on the boards, generate second chance opportunities, and hopefully convert.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
I would honestly attempt to get the ball near the rim because even if the shot doesn't fall, a quick putback will suffice. Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And so it's the Thunder who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
Hey, yo, bad play.
Keep it up, MP. Keep chopping wood.
New Orleans gets after it. Going to be a rowdy crowd out there.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
Welcome, everyone. It's time for NBA action. Coming to you live on this Saturday. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Aaron Wiggins is out there with Chet Holmgren. And it's MP in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, a little extra on that finish from Ingram. That was impressive.
Abdul-Jabbar for 3. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. And here's McCollum. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the break. Here's Caruso. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Oh, yeah. Caruso has major spring to his game.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. A big move for the Pelicans this summer, trading for DeJounte Murray, a versatile and durable lead guard who's proven to be one of the best clutch players. His acquisition directly addresses some of the Pelicans' greatest needs. And, guys, I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
You're right, a big piece. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the update. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following the miss by C.J. McCollum. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Wiggins. For 3, Holmgren cans it from downtown.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Willie Green.
We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now Ingram, following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Fires from the wing, and he hits the jump shot. Ingram's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. From about 16, and it's Ingram missing.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Caruso finds Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Green with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
So with Brandon Ingram's height and shoot. Last outing for the Pelicans, it was a loss to the Suns. On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Chet Holmgren out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's MP in at the 3 spot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Great look there, but off target.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
There's a good screen to the paint. Wiggins with some nice D. The Thunder leading by 7. MP kicks to Caruso. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And it's Jones with the ball for New Orleans. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
They just got overwhelmed. We knew that game was going to be a tough one for them, and we were right.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
Inside, Holmgren with the steal. Here's Wiggins. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar. gets the assist. MP's got his third assist on the night. Pelicans trail by 12. Pass to Ingram. Holmgren with the steal. Now, here's MP. He's defended by Alvarado. The second chance effort. And Holmgren finishes inside. Holmgren's got the lead up to 14 now for Oklahoma City. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Well, their coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
Here's Caruso, and the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. Holmgren the pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And Jones pulls it down.
Hey, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He's ready to talk things. And so we wrap up the first half. Thunder lead by 14. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans.
Welcome to the half.
The Sixers getting bit by the injury bug. The absence of Maxey really affects what they can do offensively. They rely on his playmaking.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that concludes half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got DeJounte Murray. Green is out there with Ingram. Then there's Daniel Tice, and it's McCollum in at the 1. And that's the group for Willie Green as we begin the second half. Now, here's MP. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Here's McCollum. He has yet to score. To the middle. Here's Tice. And Tice throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. MP with a screen on McCollum. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
MP finds Gilgeous-Alexander. The teardrop falls in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game. MP passes to Wiggins. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. Here's McCollum. Following the basket by MP.
He's more than capable of running an offense. McCollum is a combo guard who you trust with the ball.
MP with a screen on McCollum. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
Ingram outside. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
And timeout called by... There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster, but everyone builds on the players who came before them, and the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation for them.
So the Thunder 5 right now. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. MP out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Jones against MP. And it's Alvarado in the corner. Outside, Jones. Hits it from three-point range.
And Jones has made huge strides as a three-point shooter since his rookie season. He's now a serious threat from out there.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Here's Alvarado. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. MP right side. Stolen by Jones. Now Alvarado to the slams it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
The Pelicans making a switch here. And let's get an update on Trey Murphy's injury. David, any news?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. He said it appears to be a moderate wrist sprain. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
David, thanks for checking in. On top of it is all.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Looking to end his cold spell. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Kenrich Williams comes in for Wiggins. And it's Cason Wallace in for Alex Caruso. A veteran in the NBA, C.J. McCollum, seems to have adjusted nicely, don't you think, to his role as elder statesman.
Kevin, even going back years, I always thought that C.J. McCollum was one of the most consistent guys in the league. Seems like every time you check the box score, he'd have over 20 points, but never like 40, just every night, pencil him in. 20 to 30 in those range, 5 or 6 assists, high percentage. This guy is as consistent as they come.
Now, here's Tice. Following the miss by MP, 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Ingram.
Yeah, you know the coaching staff loves to see Murray share the ball like that.
Oklahoma City leading by 20. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now Green defending. Out to Wallace. Williams passes to MP. Outside Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Gilgeous-Alexander finds MP. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Thunder.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Wallace.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Green with the rebound. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ingram kicks to Murray. Off target with his 3. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Ingram with the rebound. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win.